Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Timberborn. And last time we filled up this section of water. We built another tree farm over here because we were running low on logs, which we still are running low on. And yeah, we started building the cube and we started figuring out our system over here where we're going to pump the water out. Something we want to get to today is we want to just unlock I put in some more inventor huts as well because we only had 2 and we weren't making science fast enough, and I needed a bit of science to be able to put in our aqueducts. We need 3.2k, so that's going to take a little while. But if we can put in our aqueducts along here, stick some lids on them, and then Bob's your auntie, we're away. So hopefully we can get that done today. Science is key for that. I think we need to get that done sooner rather than later. And we were clearing up this area. Well, work on that's kind of stopped because we upped the priority of the cube, which I think we're going to just change that because we need more tree farms. So, and we want to use this area for it. And yeah, we needed to do a bit more bulldozing. A bit more planting of dynamites. On these sections. And over here, we've got this cleared out because this was all covered in trees. This one's done, so we can detonate that. And really annoys me that you have to delete the path on top of these, otherwise you have to use the destructo tool. And do that one. That's all that done. Destructo tool. My new name for that. What do you think? Should we call it Destructo tool from now on? We don't need all of these paths anymore. So I'm going to delete everything I don't need. That's another one we don't need. And this one here. No, we do need that one. Just that section. And this one over here can go. You can go. We can mark these resources for demolition. Let's get that out of the way before we have to come up here and do it manually anyway. Yeah, that's looking good. All of our flaggies up, ready to go. This is super happy tree land. All our trees are super happy. They are planted, they are growing, they are being harvested, and they're being used faster than we are harvesting them. I still got 56 logs in. Interesting. What we should really do is build an observatory, and if we do that, then we'll get science faster. So this looks like a pretty good spot for an observatory. Science observatory, and I'm going to rotate it that way. Yes, it's going to cost us 1,000, but it will bring in a lot more resource. And we're going to make that high priority. Get that science in. And I'm going to make these high priority, but only second high priority. And I'm going to set this back to normal priority for all of these. Right. So we still have these guys coming up here to build. So I have a feeling the layer underneath this is still high priority. So if we go down, 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 down. No, it's not. Looks okay to me. Go down one. Still seem fine to me. So, okay. Rip it back. Let's go. I'm going to change this to normal because it's driving me nuts that it's a different color. And are we looking here? Nearly done already. It needs to be built. Very good. Just stuck it on top of like a hill or something like that, but that means I gotta build paths and run up there, but it'll be fine over here. Oh, it needs power. Oh, damn it. I didn't even think about that. So in fact, I'm gonna destroy it before it gets built. And I'm gonna build it somewhere else. I'm gonna build it over here somewhere. Next to the power. Oh, actually, should I put it on this side? I has to go over here somewhere. See, thing is, there's more power on this side. And there's these ones, which will probably make it last a bit longer. So if we do paths and structures, and we come this way. I actually want to know how far away from this it takes to build another one. So, power generators, larger windmill. Oh, there. Okay. So it's going to be happy for me to run down the side there. So I'll put these in. And I'll build some power shafts. But I want to build out this way and then into my observatory. There. We'll build positive structures. Do that. And we are going to prioritize this, this, and this. And I'm going to build a path this way. Down here. Oh, and this as well. Make that secondary because they're all starting to build that now. Very nice, very nice. Okay, now you can be high priority. How many jobs does this have? 4 workers. I think we're even going to need to split these sections sooner rather than later. Okay, we'll think about it. We're looking on the side. Still waiting. Who's that in? Oh, it's in. Nice. Went 75 hours. Okay, so they produce what? 160 a day? Alright, these can all be low priority as well. We just don't need them for now. Right, this one's done. Detonate. Boom. We got our first section ready for growing. Cool. And should we just hit it straight away? Why not? Let's do go straight into oaks, or let's first of all do no trapper shack, the forester. Stick him in the corner over here. Seems to get pretty good coverage of that area. I might go on this side a little bit. We'll put in a platform across here and a path across here. So you can now do that whole section too, which is great. But for now, we are going to do oak trees, and we're going to plant oaks up to here, I think he is. A little bit more to there. Oak trees to there. And we're going to get some lumberjack flags. I'll get 4 in there. And this can be high priority. These can be mediums, fine. Okay. I feel like here we're just not cutting down enough. Quickly enough. Food's looking good. What's our next science building? Refinery. Produces various types of fuel. Part factory and part assembler. Oh. That's just parts. Okay. Do need to do some of these as well. Just need power. No. Only costs 400 as well. We are trying to save up 3,200 though, so we can get our aqueduct done. We need a little bit more than that actually. So it's 3,200 for the aqueduct long, but then the tops for them are 2,500. Food situation is happy, so I'm not too bothered about that. We're at almost 3k food. Producing more food than we can eat at the moment, so we're good on that. Would be nice to bulldoze this section as well and have a nice little green area over here, and perhaps fill this with water. So we need to dig a bit, but we could dig out this section and get this filled up with water. Would be cool. And make another green section over here. Yeah, we'll do that. This can be like food expansion over here, I reckon. Are we looking water dogs? Water dogs against town. Are we looking for metal? We still full up. Yeah, it looks to be that way. Yeah, I got tons of scrap metal, so. These guys are still building the flooring. And 3,100, we're nearly there. A little bit more. One more day and we should have all the science we need for our aqueducts. What's our water situation looking like? Oh, it's looking pretty dire. We got more than half the time to go still. This might end up being a problem. We shall see. I mean, our beavers will always have water, so I'm not too worried about that. It's just all our crops might die, which is, again, not too good, but it happens. Hopefully we can get this built on at least this episode. Once we get this built, then happy days, we'll be able to store as much water as we need. And we can build our aqueducts. Aqueducts. Oosh. Yeah, boy. Look at that. I think we even need the spawning structures for it, you know. Let's have a look if we do. Demolish. Oh yeah, we do. Okay, that's fine. That looks so cool though. I love it. What do you guys think? You think that's cool, or should I have done a big massive pipe? I think that looks cool. I'm sticking with that. Okay. Let's have a look. This is 2,500. That's the next thing we need. We need to cap this off. I don't think we need to put an impermeable floor here, but we might need to. So, yeah, we need paths around there. Guys are working hard over here. Trying to get this done. How are we looking on jobs here? Good, good. On this side, got builders galore, but I don't think we've got very many transporters. Well, we need to get more housing in then. Let's expand our colony. I don't really want to do this because the number of beavers we're putting out here is going to be a bit of a problem for us in terms of performance. But you know, needs must. So let's get this up and get double platforms in here. And we need to build some housing. No, where is it? Housing. There it is. Triple lodge. Woof, 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 woof. And let's get paths in. And that's there. And priorities. Okay, this is all getting high prioritized because we need the beavers, so if they can go to town on that, then we can get that sorted out. And start making more beavers. Our beaver block of flats. Should have made it a cube. Boom. Almost one day just to build that. That's pretty good. Good going, beavers. Good job. Time for some sleeping. And making more babies. Getting on the construction over here. They're really working on that underground section. Looks like we've got most of these done here. Well, this whole side's done. Just gotta build this section next. I think we did this section. So about you. Those will be the next ones that go in. Could also build some more ladders on the inside to get up these corners. Just give us more surface area for our beavers to work from. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Let's have a look how we're doing down here. And this is good. We can detonate that. This one's good. Do a bit of bulldozing. Get rid of that one. And there's one up here. And we do some dynamites. Looking good. These are chopifying. We are looking pretty low on wood though. Well, I have an idea. If we build platforms in here, we can then build more loggers. Destroy that one, we don't need it. Wood, lumberjacks, and we build, what, 3? Put 3 here. And 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put 4 there. We'll do even. We'll do even. So we'll put 4 there and 4 there. Huh? And then let's destroy the rest of these because we don't need them. No, because they're just going to take up resources, and they're made of wood, and we want to try and use as little wood as possible. And those should all be high prioritized. Well, boys, you build all of those things ASAP. Few man's building out here. More jobbers ready to go. Once those little babies start growing up. I just noticed is we can get rid of this path. Yeah. Don't ever need to come back down to here. Get rid of this. And this as well. Perfect. We're almost out of metal over here, so we're going to need to put out another metal mine, which is going to be this one up here. We already got the path there, so I don't think we need to worry about water or contamination or anything down here. So let's build some stairs down and back up the other side. Build a ladder over here. And ladder over there. And clean up this section. Right, and then we want a storage, so we'll have a large underground pile. We'll put that there, and we'll make that scrap metal. And then we want scrap metalliers. So you guys go there. You guys go there. And you get me all the scrap metal. We'll just leave that. That can build as and when. We're looking 2,600, which means we can get our caps for here. So, water. And no, not permeable floor. We want aqueduct lids long. Yes. Brilliant. Perfectimo. And then we're gonna need some stairs to get down to that. And a path along the top. I'll build a path along the top? No, don't tell me that. Can I build platforms on here? Oh, I can build platforms, brilliant. Okay, and we don't need stairs. Bro, the fact that you can't build paths on that is just ridiculous. That should now allow us to build on that. So good to go. Cool. Can't wait for that to be built. It's gonna be so cool. Got 205 occupied. Well, 203 now. A couple died. 13 free beds, so we should have 200 beavers coming, yeah, which is outright in the numbers. And we're getting a whole chunk of them growing up right now. So our jobs are starting to fill up. is also very good. We'll get more stuff transported around. More stuff built. Oh, hang on. There's a bit of parts missing there. What are you missing? These are all missing parts at the top as well. Because I think you can only get like a couple of beavers on each point, but if you build up in the corners, then they'll pour down into here and start building these from the sides as well, which would be fantastic. I do want them to build this section first and all of this if possible. Probably going to need to get to all of this, though. I wonder. Yeah, logs is an issue. Big problem. A few of these not doing anything, so we'll pause these jobs. And get these 4 built as well. Higher priority. And get these final ones knocked out. Start putting more trees down. Good to me. Okay. Really just want to get that cube built now. It took everything I have to get that done. So many trees. It's getting pretty laggy now though. For 4.4 days. How are we looking on water? We are donezo at the top here. This is looking pretty low. This is also looking pretty low. But we're no longer taking from this, so that's good. It is just using what's left in here to keep this alive. Hopefully that works. I mean, these will survive a good few days anyway. I think like 12 days or 15 days or something without water. So they're right down there. Even if we did completely run out of water, it would be absolutely fine. It also means this is not filling up anymore. So these are starting to die. They die in 7 days. But again, we've only got 3.8 days left of drought, so hopefully that should fill up pretty quickly. It's more this that I'm worried about. These farms, because if these farms get chunked, then we're going to be in a bit of trouble for food, I think. We're still pretty high on our food though, so I think we'll be alright. Might need to get into planting this section as well. And maybe even up here. But I think we're... Yeah, grilled spatterdock. We got tons of it, so... It is the thing they're eating most of at the minute, so... Could also get into making some buns and stuff. Some maple syrup. We need to grow some maple trees, which we can do down the bottom here. So it's not too much of a hassle. That can go. Don't need that anymore. Oh, there is a load of dynamite here. Very nice. This one's empty. What's this? Yeah, that's it to accept. Okay. This is fine. Needs deeper water. You guys are still pumping away here. The beavers pour out of here. Getting me that science, boys. All done. Lots of work happening here right now. Can't sit around doing nothing. They're full up though. Keep my stores full, so not too bothered. How are you guys doing down here? You still... oh, you got no bad water. Okay. Bad water storage is still a big problem. Still not getting enough, but we're getting this built, so I call that a win. Can we put paths over this? We sure can. These guys are taking their time building this. A lot of work, I guess, so understandable, but still. I'm going to demolish that because we don't need it. We got these 2 log storages here, so, and they're set to obtain. That one just means I've got to run further, so should be a lot of logs in these piles. So need to pick up this stuff. If our water is gonzo over here. 12 days. These are the ones that were most affected. So 5 days, 6.3, 4.7. Only got a couple more days to go before our water returns. This has actually survived quite nicely. I'm quite happy with how much the levels have dropped and how much this has maintained its water. This is getting low as well, which means all of this is affected. This is 7 days, so that's okay. How are we looking here? A little bit of water left there. Due to contamination. That must have been from way in the beginning of this game. And yeah, so I mean, if you guys are enjoying the episode, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe. It really helps me build the channel, and I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, drop a comment if you like the cube design, if you like the waterway, if you think I should bring this water in from this side. What do you think I should do for this section over here? This is mostly filled up with Badwater, but we might have to change that at some point and do something with this section. There's another Badwater thing here, actually. Interesting. Maybe we could do some production or something there. Do you think we should flatten this section out? What do you think? Let me know. Anyway, I will see you next time on the next episode. So have a good day. Peace.
Ripper Gaming.